Hello, everyone. I am very excited to be here with you all and to have the opportunity to talk about some of our amazing Plexus products. I'm going to start by talking about our Triplex. Our Triplex is 3 products that address the root causes of most health issues. It is so exciting to be able to offer these products to people. I want to start by talking about our Plexus Slim. Plexus Slim addresses the root cause of blood sugar balance. It was developed by an endocrinologist who is a doctor that deals with hormonal imbalances. Well, Plexus Slim is a synergistic blend of 2 plant products, Garcinia cambogia and chlorogenic acid, and then it also has alpha lipoic acid, which is a very powerful antioxidant and a very powerful detoxifier for our cells. It's in every cell in our body. The 4th ingredient is chromium. Chromium is a mineral that builds muscle and burns fat. And it's been reported that 90% of the American population are deficient in the mineral chromium. It is sweetened with stevia, and it is colored with beetroot, which is an incredibly healthy vegetable. So it's an all-natural product, and its design is to keep blood sugar in the normal range. Well, why is this so important? Well, because blood sugar is glucose, and our cells need 2 things to produce the energy for us to live. One of those is glucose, the other is oxygen. The glucose needs to be in the right amount. However, if we have too much glucose in our bloodstream, we also have too much of the metabolic hormone insulin. Insulin and glucose go hand in hand. If we have too much glucose in our bloodstream and too much insulin in our bloodstream, we are doing damage to our cells, our tissues, and our organs. Also, when that master metabolic hormone is out of sync, it causes the other hormones also to either produce too much or not enough. And honestly, when our hormones are out of balance, we are a hot mess. Well, we have a tool in our Plexus Slim, and that tool keeps our blood sugar in the normal range, which keeps our master metabolic hormone in the normal range, which then gives our body the opportunity to keep all of our hormones balanced. I wish that Plexus Slim was called Plexus Balance, because that is exactly what it does. It balances our body so that we can function to the very best that we possibly can. The second root cause of many health issues is gut health. Our ProBio 5 is our product that deals with gut health. Now, 2,500 years ago, Hippocrates said, all disease begins in the gut. And there's a reason that he said that. And that's because 80% of our immune system is in our gut. Our gut has its own nervous system that is connected directly to our brain. So if we have good gut health, we also have strong immunity and a very clear and healthy brain. Our gut also produces vitamins, and it's where our nutrients are absorbed. So it is indeed the center. And we have to be intentional at keeping it healthy. Our gut is designed to have over 100 trillion bacterial cells with the goal of having 80% good and 20% bad. Well, we mess up that balance on a daily basis by what we eat, what we drink, by lack of sleep, by lack of exercise, stress, medications, antibiotics. We are destroying that balance. So we can help create that balance and keep it in the way it's supposed to be when we take the appropriate probiotics. Well, our ProBio 5 is freeze dried, which is really important because it gives it the ability to make it through the strong hydrochloric acid in our stomach and to release in the pH of the gut where we need it to be. We have 4 strains of good bacteria or probiotics and 1 strain of good yeast called S. boulardii. It's really important that we have that good yeast because if we have to be on an antibiotic, that good yeast is unaffected by an antibiotic. It also helps to keep the yeast in check, the bad yeast in check, just like the probiotics keep the bad bacteria in check. So, we also have digestive enzymes. We have 2 enzymes that digest protein and 1 that digests cellulose. Those are 2 of the harder food products to digest. And as you know, everything has to be broken down in small enough parts that our body can absorb it. So that helps with that. But the best enzyme, as far as I'm concerned, is chitosanase. Chitosanase breaks down chitin. Chitin is in the exoskeleton of insects when you step on and they crunch like a beetle or a cockroach. Well, the yeast in our body also has chitin in the cell wall. That's what makes the yeast so hard to get rid of. And if you Google an overgrowth of yeast in your body, you will find that it is responsible for so much damage. Well, our probiotic is set apart because we have these enzymes, and this chitosanase will break down the cell wall of the yeast and some of the bad bacteria that have the chitin, and it will break that down, and then we have grapeseed extract in our ProBio 5. And the grapeseed extract is a very powerful antifungal. And so you break through the cell wall and you're able to kill the yeast with the grapeseed extract. So thereby not just replacing the good bacteria, but killing the yeast that is so damaging. Our ProBio 5 is amazing. Your gut will love you forever if you start taking 2 to 4 of these a day. The third of the root causes is inflammation. We have a couple of products that deal with inflammation, but BioCleanse is our product that is in our triplex that deals with inflammation. Now, inflammation basically means fire, and inflammation in the right amount is a protective device of our body. So think about a fire in the fireplace, just a warm, lovely room that is very inviting. That would be inflammation in the right amount. But if your house was on fire, that is fire in the wrong amount. So when we have chronic inflammation, it's like our house is burning down. Time magazine said, inflammation is the secret killer. So we need to be addressing inflammation before our house is burning down. Well, our BioCleanse, the bio part, is bioflavonoids that come from lemons and oranges. And bioflavonoids are anti-allergens, anti-inflammatory, which will put out the fire, and antioxidants that keep our cells from damage from the free radicals that are in them. And it's very, very important that everyone take an antioxidant. That is in our BioCleanse. The cleanse part of BioCleanse is magnesium. Magnesium is necessary for over 300 biochemical reactions. The reason that magnesium is in our BioCleanse, though, is, however, it is a very gentle cleanse and an intestinal healer. We, as an American population, suffer from chronic constipation. We have become accustomed to the idea that having a bowel movement once a week is normal. It's not normal. We are designed to poop at least once a day, if not after every meal. We have an adorable little Venezuelan ambassador, and she puts it this way: if 3 cars go into the car wash, how many cars should come out? Well, that's what our magnesium does. It's a very gentle cleanse that you can adjust to your own body. Well, that's not all. It also oxygenates. On the bottle, it says it oxygenates. Well, what does every cell need? 2 things: glucose in the right amount that we're going to get from our Plexus Slim, and oxygen. So we are able to provide oxygen at the cellular level, thereby giving our cells exactly what they need to produce energy. That's why our bottle also says energizes. So when we have oxygenated cells, we have cells that are energized. And that's not all. When we have oxygenated cells, we also have cells that have the proper pH balance. Unfortunately, the majority of the food that we eat turns acidic in our system. We function best in an aerobic or oxygen-rich environment and in a pH that is slightly on the alkaline side of neutral. Most health conditions thrive in an environment that is acidic and anaerobic. So our BioCleanse is anti-allergen, anti-inflammatory. It's going to put out the fire in our body. It is an antioxidant. It's going to keep our cells from damage. It is a gentle cleanse. It's going to get 3 cars out of your car wash. It is an oxygenator, an energizer, and an alkalinizer. What an amazing product our BioCleanse is. It is my opinion that everyone on the planet needs these 3 products.